I'm recording this on September 17th, 2025. I can't believe that it's already time to make my last video of the year. Shalom, my friends. Yes, this is my last video of the year. Not to worry, I'll be back next week as usual. Does that make sense? What? Maybe I'm losing my mind. No, it's just that I'm Jewish.
I didn't know you was Jewish.
It's the Jewish New Year that is coming to an end this Monday night. On the Jewish ritual calendar, it is currently the year 5785, and 5786 is just around the corner. It's important to know that Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, bears no resemblance to the celebrations held around the world on the night of December 31st. It's actually the penultimate step in a four-step process of introspection, which begins on the Hebrew date of the 1st of Elul, which is exactly 1 month before the new year begins. The process intensifies on the Saturday night, by tradition it's technically Sunday morning, with petitionary prayers called slichot, and then it will intensify even more on the day of the new year and culminate 10 days later on Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. For my Jewish viewers, I hope this is a process you take seriously. We call it in Hebrew tshuva, which means turning, referring to turning back to God. Dedicating serious thought to the idea that one can do better in walking with God can literally be life-changing. Spend some time preparing yourself in this way before going to services, and I can almost guarantee a more moving experience in the service itself. More than that, you'll be making your Judaism something that informs your daily life, just like it's supposed to, as opposed to being a set of rituals you adhere to periodically, whether that be annually or weekly or daily. Judaism must go beyond ritual or it becomes empty. Now, not all of our viewers are Jewish.
You certainly don't look Jewish.
So for all viewers, Jewish or not, I do have something to say to everyone, drawing on the idea I just spoke about. We as Americans could use a process like tshuva, a process of returning. We are harsher, crasser, and cruder as a society than we used to be. And I'm not responding to any one event like I did last week. I'm talking about things like words I never would have said in front of an adult when I was in my teens, but that today you see emblazoned, those very words, on clothing and being shouted aloud in public forums. I remember being at a baseball game with my children when they were young, and a man sitting nearby did what is called today dropping an F-bomb. It was when The Sopranos were first on TV, and not wanting to ignore what he had done, but being unsure how far to take it, I decided to go with one of The Sopranos' favorite lines, "Oh!"
Oh!
And to his credit, the fellow apologized. Today, I'm afraid I'm more likely to have been told to perform an act that is anatomically impossible. Here's what I would love to read from you in the comments box. When I wish for a return to a more genteel world, am I trying to put toothpaste back in a tube? I don't want to believe that. And I think one of the messages of the Jewish New Year / Day of Atonement season is that we don't have to believe that. On the contrary, the whole point is that we can grow, we can improve, we can do better. Let's at least try. shall we? There's a Hebrew greeting that Jewish people use at this time of year. Shanah Tovah tikatevu v'tichantemu. May you be inscribed and sealed for a good and sweet year. I wish that to you, and add to the traditional formula a year of health, happiness, and peace. Before I sign off, let me ask you for a thumbs up and for a subscription. To subscribe, just click on my face right over here, or watch another video by clicking on its icon right over there. As ever, until 5786, Shabbat Shalom.